I'm a brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I want a mile in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Love out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Legette's got it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Come on, set.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Go!
They motion the tight end over. From the red zone now. Gets this to Fant. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, set.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set.
They kick the running back in motion.
Go.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Myers' kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
60
Putting the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. We've hit the end of one in this showdown. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lone back gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motioning the tight end now. Kicks the handoff, now low. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
3rd and long, here's Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Marcus Jones. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Nix from the gun. That's complete to Leggett. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set.
Throwing on first down, Nix. That throw finds Pickens. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Warren here from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This is reeled in by Leggett. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's caught in stride by Freiermuth. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, they'll run. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Texans are on the move here. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Love. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Running back sent in motion. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
Throwing now from the gun. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Nick's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As a QB, you know you go empty. It is high alert for you and your offensive line. But it's also a dream come true for a linebacker, especially one as savvy as this guy, to hit that gap, hit that accelerator, and never stop.
He finds fans. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Come on, set.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. First down throw. Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he gets him around 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one vehemently swatted away. And now they need to get get 4 on 3rd down. From the pistol, here's Love. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That'll be caught. Here's Ty Chandler. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Check go.
Nick's off the play action. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
On target to his man Higgins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting... Second half, we've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed here to Pickens. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Oh, he taps it quick for the receiver coming across here. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. New set of downs for him from the 46. Nix with it on first. Higgins makes the catch. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. From the red zone now. Connects with Fant. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Motion man sent left. They'll throw again. Nix. Forced out to... And he has the Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown! Point after up and good for Myers. And the Colts take a 3-possession lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Throwing on first down, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Along the sideline, past midfield. Along the sideline, inside the 25. And he finally... out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Got it. Ready? Set, ready?
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Working quickly here. They'll try and punch it in. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Love out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Houston! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Colts are ready for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Cut out left. Jukes one defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Hits him on the out route. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
Play fake. It's Love. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Love to throw again. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Love from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 10 now. Freiermuth there to bring it in. Running in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love now to throw. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Here we go, right up the gut. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Running it on 4th and goal. That has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's will, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Nick's looking to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts holding on to a field goal lead.
Hold the ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Ready.
Warren once more. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go, here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Avoids the set. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
On 2nd down, Warren. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started. 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line. 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 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But, Kate, with that miss, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. He'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And there was no easy enough. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine.